Hi everybody. Just want to say hello out there. Well, I'm very excited. My name is Quentin Lathan. That's my wife Megan Lathan.
Hi everyone.
This is Miss Gina Page, as you
Hello.
all probably know from African Ancestry.com. A little bit about me. Well, we're here in Beauty Plus, Baltimore's premier black-owned beauty supply store. We're here in the home of Quentin and Megan. So I asked Miss Gina Page to come all the way down up from Washington, D.C. to do the reveal for my wife. A couple of years ago, I actually met Miss Gina at a Power Networking conference. It was in Dallas. I believe it was in Dallas.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it was in Dallas. Power Networking conference. It was my first time there. Very excited. Walked by and I seen, first I think Miss Gina was doing a presentation. She was up on the stage telling everybody about AfricanAncestry.com. And then later on, I walked by her booth. And I talked to her for a second and I got a test kit to actually get my African ancestry traced through DNA. Very excited. Got my results back. And it actually came that on my mother's side, I was from Guinea-Bissau, and on my father's side, I was from Burkina Faso. So I'm very excited. Going to visit those places soon. As a gift, a birthday gift for my wife, I wanted to actually give her the same blessing that I got to figure out which African country and which region she's actually from on her maternal side. And the reason why I picked African Ancestry, it was just plain and simple. The other places, they wouldn't lead me anywhere. They would just tell me I'm 3 parts of everywhere. And that's not what I was searching for. I wanted a place that I can go back to and reconnect with the people. So African Ancestry honed in on that. They did that for me, and now I'm just going to bless my wife with the same benefit. So without further ado, Miss Gina Page.
Thank you. I am so happy to be here. I am a huge supporter of Black business. So I'm glad that we get to do this here in Beauty Plus. And it was no problem to drive here from DC in rush hour traffic. No, I'm just kidding. It was no problem at all. I'm very excited to meet you, Megan, and of course to see you again. And let's get to it. But I am kind of curious. You know, I like to drag things out and make you wait. What made you decide that you want to do this? Like, I know it was a gift, but
right.
What was in it for you?
So there's a few things. Growing up, I always was aware of the fact that I'm African American, but that African piece has always been missing. And, not knowing that, there's always just a lack of, like, I know about Africa, I know about the continent, I know about some of the countries there, but I don't have a connection deeply rooted in an understanding of where exactly in Africa I'm from. And I've always wanted to know that. So Quentin revealing his African ancestry and being a part of that process inspired me and made me really want to know where was my heritage. I mean, I already wanted to know, but it's like it kind of solidified, like, hey, I need to probably know this, and as soon as possible, I would love to, because I'm like, we could go to Guinea-Bissau and Burkina Faso for him, but where are we going to go for me?
Right.
And I'm like, I really want to have that knowledge so I can know where to travel to and kind of be in touch with my ancestors and be in touch with my roots as well.
Well, that's and that we're the perfect place for that, because as Quentin said, we're the only company that can do that.
Right.
We're the only company that gives you a tribe.
Mm-hmm.
We're the only company that gives you a country. And we're able to do that because we have the largest database of African lineages in the world. So our closest competition has 621 samples, and we have 33,000. So there's no comparison.
Right.
The other reason why I'm really glad that you all chose African Ancestry is because we're the only company that doesn't research, sell, or share your DNA. So that we protect your privacy. We're Black owned. We understand the concerns of our community, and so we make sure that everything is confidential and that your genetic material is destroyed. And then of course, the last thing, because we're Black owned. That's
Right.
just how we roll.
Exactly.
Okay, so you took our matriclan test.
Yes.
And that test traces maternal ancestry, mother to mother to mother to mother, all the way back 500 to 2,000 years. So the results of your test are the same for your brothers and sisters, your mother, her brothers and sisters, their kids, your grandmother, her brothers and sisters, their kids, and then when you all have kids, the results will be the same for them. I don't think you have kids, do you?
No, not
Yeah, not yet. Okay, when you all have kids, your future generations are now going to come into the world knowing where they're from on both sides.
Right.
So, luckily, we found your results in Africa, girl.
Yes.
Because you know,
Because I was like, I would be devastated if I did not have any African ancestry on my maternal side. I would have been like, okay, my brother needs the swab right now. Like,
do over. So we did find your ancestry in Africa.
Yes.
We found your ancestry in a country that's in West and Central Africa. It's a country that you can definitely travel to. So that's, maybe you'll get to go there first. It's the only country that has both French and English as an official language. It's known as Africa in miniature because all of the ecological diversity, the food diversity, all the diversity that you find across the continent, you can find in this country. Wow. What else can I?
That's
do you know
amazing.
You don't know? Okay. What else can I tell you about it? We've traced a lot of artists and business people to this country, and so I think that's fitting here.
Yes,
you
right.
look like an artist and a business
thank
person. You share ancestry, Megan, with the Bamaleke people living in Cameroon today.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations. Welcome to the African Ancestry family. This is your certificate of ancestry. You can cry.
That's amazing.
And the Bamaleke, you have some really famous cousins. So, not me, because my ancestry is Nigeria, but we're neighbors. So, you know, Nigeria and Cameroon are neighboring countries. But Cory Booker, Senator Cory Booker, the comedian Jessica Williams, Chris Tucker, the comedian.
Wow.
Oh wait, we're getting comedians here. I don't know. You got some comedy?
A little bit.
Okay.
I'm a little
But
funny.
then when you expand it to Cameroon, they're all Bamaleke. But when you expand it to Cameroon, then you're talking about people like Taraji P. Henson and Erykah Badu.
Wow.
And
And these are people I love.
and Lamont Rucker.
Wow.
And lots of people, lots of other people. So I brought you a gift.
Oh, thank
Got
you.
gifts.
I have gifts. So my first gift for you is a Cameroon t-shirt.
Oh,
So
this
you
is
can wrap
beautiful. I love it.
knowing
Oh
your
my gosh.
roots. And then I
Thank
also
you.
brought you a journal, an
thank
African
you.
Ancestry
Thank
journal.
you.
So if you want to document how you're
Yes.
feeling and where this goes. Because there's
Right.
so many things that both of you all can do now.
Yeah.
And so this is our gift to
Aw,
you.
thank you so much.
Welcome to the family.
Thank you.
Now I have family to come get my
Thank you,
beauty
family.
supplies.
Welcome.
And
Aw.
thank you for giving her this gift.
Thank you, Miss Gina, and definitely for coming down here and taking the time out your day. We got you a little goodie basket,
Thank
courtesy
you.
of Beauty Plus. We got a lot of natural hair products.
Yes, I need natural
we
hair
got some
products.
natural hair products. We
Yeah.
have something.
Ooh,
Look, Black
look at
online.
this.
We
A
got some. We got
local
some local.
product.
We got some local products. We have some smell good. We have some burning oil. Just everything just to keep you at peace.
They hook
We
you
got-
up at Beauty Plus. That's right, Beauty Plus
We
shop.
got some shampoos in there.
And this
We
is
got-
good because you know what? I travel all the time. So this is perfect because these are
great.
sizes, I can take them and
You
put them
got
in my
a
travel.
lot of different things you could try.
Oh.
So
Right.
definitely, we wouldn't have you come all this way
Oh.
without giving you a nice gift. And I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
thank you.
She cries all the time.
I really
so.
do.
This is important. Tell me, how do you
Yeah.
feel now?
Yeah,
Why are
you
you
gotta
crying?
say-
I'm
Tell us why
crying.
you're crying.
I'm crying because, like I said, that African part has always been missing. Like, it's like African is just like a title that's slapped onto it. We know we have African origins, but it's like where? That's always been my question. And now I can take this information back to my family And, you know, I can use it in my travels, and I can honestly say, somebody says, oh, you're African American, or do you know if you have any African ancestry? I can say yes. I can say yes. I can connect with other people who have Cameroon ancestry, and, like, it's just, I mean, the possibilities are endless. Like you said, now I have a journal, and I can really, like, start my journey, and that is just,
I feel as though it's great because when I was a kid, I liked puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the way I used to do it, I used to get the edges and fill out the
Fill out
edges
the edges
and
first.
work my way towards the middle. So now I
Right.
feel as though AfricanAncestry.com, it gives us
The
privilege that
Right.
we have the edges. Now we can trace family tree and fill in the gap when we
Yeah.
know where we're going. It's
Right.
like we got the edges
gotta
and we got the
start.
picture on the
Exactly.
box right now.
Exactly.
So
That's
that's
good analogy,
so
babe.
now you can
That's
trace
a
you can
real
trace
good
everything and you can fill it in from there. That's just the way I
Mhm.
like puzzles. That's the way I do my puzzles. I need that picture and I need the edges. So now we have the framework, so we know where we can go back to, where we can trace it from. Because I have family, both sides of my family from Baltimore goes back to North Carolina. So I know it's here, but
And
it's
then
mostly
it's
there.
Mhm.
And then just start tracing, but I know ultimately where the
ending
ending
point
So
is.
it brought everything back into
That is so
perspective.
true,
So it's in
baby.
focus
That
now.
is so true.
Now it's in focus. Now we know where we're going now.
Exactly.
Can I use that?
Yeah, you
Can I use it? We got it on tape. I'm going to use that analogy.
You can
And I'm
use
going
it.
to credit you.
yeah, that's fine. You can use it. But thank you for coming out, Miss Gina. We very
Yes,
much
thank
so
you so much.
appreciate it with the tears of joy.
Yes.
And she got goodies and
I got
t-shirts.
goodies, a t-shirt.
I'm gonna go get me a t-shirt. Don't worry, I'm gonna get me a
We
t-shirt.
have Burkina Faso and we have Guinea-Bissau.
Oh, yes.
To
Oh,
be
yes.
honest, I forgot what country he was, so I only got hers. But
it's fine. You know, my friend Jenny, she speaks a million languages, and one of them is Portuguese.
Yes,
With her
nice.
family being from Angola, and I heard that they do speak Portuguese and Guinea-Bissau.
And she speaks French.
So that's my tour guide.
Yeah.
So she
She can be both our tour
Burkina
guides.
Faso,
You
look,
gon-
she's my French tour guide and my Portuguese tour guide when I do decide to go.
Nice.
She's my translator.
we might have to get Jenny in on this
She
whole
behind-
action.
she
Tour
behind-
guide
look,
across
yeah.
Africa.
Yes.
She behind the camera now, but we do have an official multilingual tour guide.
Yes.
Yes.
You want to say hi to the people, Jenny?
Well, I'm just happy to
gotta
know
come
that
on this
you
side,
guys.
Jenny.
Come
Well,
This is Jenny. This is Jenny.
I know I'm African for sure, so I'm happy now that my whole African family is with me, from Burkina Faso to Cameroon and to Nigeria. I'm from San Tome and Angola. Here we are all representing.
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, that